I didn't sign up for this. One minute I was a salvage technician aboard the Zephyr Drift, hunting down derelict cargo ships for the United Galactic Fleet. The next, I was plummeting through the atmosphere of a jungle-covered moon in an escape pod, fire licking the windows, the hull groaning like a dying animal. The pod smashed into the ground. Blackness. When I came to, the emergency beacon was fried, my suit was torn, and I wasn't alone. She stood at the edge of the crater, silhouetted by twin suns, 11 feet tall, skin a metallic indigo, muscles stacked like she'd been sculpted out of armored steel, and two piercing eyes that glowed like bioluminescent sapphires. Her braided mane swayed in the wind, and a pair of curved tusks framed her mouth like a smirking saber cat. "Human," she rumbled. Her voice was a deep purr, and somehow, a growl. "You fell from the sky." Yeah, I croaked, trying not to pass out from either blood loss or sheer intimidation. "Name's Eli." She blinked slowly. "I am Rakara of the clan Eryx. You are wounded. You will not die. I forbid it." And then she hoisted me over her shoulder like a sack of rice and strode into the jungle. 2. The jungle moon. Rakara lived in a crashed warship, or what was left of it. Rusted plating, scattered tech, a few working lights, and the lingering scent of ozone and plasma. She patched up my leg with precision and care, her massive fingers surprisingly gentle. We couldn't contact the fleet. Communications were jammed. Rescue. Weeks away. Maybe months. She hunted while I scavenged. We shared meals, stories, silence. I learned her people were warriors bred for conquest, but exiled her after a failed coup shattered her command. She didn't mind the solitude. But something else was happening. Her breathing grew heavier. Her skin shimmered with bioluminescent pulses at night. She started growling at shadows, pacing the perimeter like a caged animal. Then came the sweat. Pheromones hit the air like someone cracked open a barrel of concentrated lust and rage. I couldn't sleep. Couldn't think. My heart pounded every time she got near. "Rakara," I said one night, voice shaking. "You feeling okay?" She bared her fangs. "The burning moon is rising. My cycle begins. It is difficult." "What kind of difficult?" Her pupils dilated. Her nostrils flared. "My body prepares for mating." I nearly choked on my nutrient bar. She stepped closer. "In heat, I am drawn to strength. Scent. Presence." I took a nervous step back. "And, you sure I qualify? I mean, you're 11 feet tall and made of armored muscle. I'm just a guy." Rakara's voice dropped to a near growl. "I want you, Eli." 3. Survival and temptation. The jungle grew more dangerous as her heat worsened. Predators smelled it. So did I. My dreams were getting weirder, flashes of glowing eyes, heavy breaths, and limbs that could crush or cradle. She tried to keep her distance, sleeping far from camp, snarling at herself in the water's reflection. Her control was slipping. One night, I found her curled in the roots of a massive tree, shivering, breath ragged. She looked up. "I cannot bear it much longer." I crouched beside her, brushing a strand of hair from her face. "We'll get through this. Together." Her hand snapped around my wrist, not rough, but firm. "You comfort me. You calm the storm." A moment passed. The stars above flickered through the canopy. The tension cracked like a glass bottle under pressure. She kissed me. It was clumsy, primal, overwhelming, but behind it was hunger, longing, and fear. She pulled back, eyes wide. "I apologize." I didn't move. "Don't be sorry." She blinked. "Then you accept?" "I do," I whispered. "But we take it slow. No crushing me." Rakara grinned. "No promises." 4. The beast below. Before anything else could happen, the ground shook. A subterranean roar tore through the night. Trees split, birds scattered. Something huge was rising from the depths. Rakara's eyes widened. The WM. What the hell is a WM? A territorial alpha predator. Awakened by my cycle's call. Of course it was. The ground burst open, revealing a serpentine beast longer than a cruiser, plated in obsidian scales, eyes glowing with murder. Its maw opened to reveal rows of rotating teeth. Rakara stood between it and me. Stay back. She charged with a war cry that echoed across the jungle. The WRM struck. She ducked, slashed with a plasma-forged spear, then leapt atop its back. The battle was a blur of energy, blood, and roars. But even Rakara, goddess of war, couldn't win alone. I grabbed the pulse rifle she gave me, climbed a ridge, and fired at the WM's eyes. One shot hit. It screamed. She took the chance, and drove her spear straight through its skull. It collapsed with a quake. Rakara stumbled toward me, blooded and panting. You fought beside me, she whispered. Didn't plan to. Just didn't want to lose you. She pulled me into her arms, warm, massive, safe. Then I will not lose you either. 5. The storm breaks. We return to camp battered, triumphant, and changed. The WM's death seemed to ease her heat. Or maybe it was me. Our bond. The closeness forged in danger. That night, she lay beside me for the first time. No growls. No fear. Just her massive hand resting lightly over my chest. I could have broken you, she said softly. You still might, I joked. She chuckled. You are stronger than you look, Eli. Not in body, in spirit. I looked up at her, a towering warrior feared across galaxies, once exiled and alone. I don't want to leave you behind when rescue comes. She was silent for a moment. Then do not. 6. Rescue and decision. 3 days later, the fleet arrived. Dropships circled the moon. Comm systems lit up. They offered me extraction, medical care, back pay. They didn't mention Rakara. Is that her? The captain asked, eyeing her from the vidscreen. That's one hell of an alien. She saved my life, I said. And she's coming with me. The captain frowned. She's exiled. A known war criminal. She's also my partner. A pause. Fine, the captain grumbled. But she answers to fleet authority. No exceptions. Rakara stepped behind me, placing a hand on my shoulder. If you go, I go. 7. Epilogue. Stars together. Now we roam the stars. Not as scavengers or exiles, but as partners. I work fleet salvage. She trains soldiers, reluctantly. We share a cramped cruiser modified for her size. Bed frame reinforced, ceilings raised, furniture wrecked on a weekly basis. Her heat cycles still come. We handle them. Together. Sometimes I wake up with her curled around me like a living shield. Other times I wake up beneath her, blinking through the haze of passion and laughter. And when people ask how a human and an 11-foot alien warrior ended up together, I just say, it started with a crash. And a very determined woman.